Welcome to this beautiful New Hampshire afternoon. Those of us who live here cherish our summers because we pay such a high cost for them the rest of the year. Jake and Kaylee have chosen to surround themselves with everything that makes New Hampshire beautiful on their glorious wedding day. I was honored to be asked to join my two young friends in marriage. How lovely it is that this once little girl has grown up to treasure the idea of marriage today for her own future. I have seen Jake and Kaylee together several times, and I notice how much they love each other. Their love seems rooted in a very caring friendship, and that is what will allow them to build a loving life together. This couple met in the dark, literally. They were at a bonfire at the very end of their teenage years. They spoke for hours and became close friends, and they spent a lot of time developing their friendship through long hikes, finally falling in love with the support of all their friends. Many of those friends are here with them today. Because it is the nature of love to create, a marriage itself is something which has to be created so that together we become a new creature. To marry is the biggest risk that a person can take. It truly takes a lifetime to learn another person. Today, Kaylee and Jacob embrace that risk. They have nurtured their friendship with all the ingredients that yield a rich harvest. They have planted the seeds of who will we be, where will we live, how will we grow. They have planted the seeds of living deeply and richly together. They have planted the seeds of nurturing and being nurtured by family and by friends. And today, we see the product of their hard work as they stand before us to share their personal harvest. Today we know that Grandpa Susan, Grandpa Nathan, and Papa Jean Mark are smiling on their grandchildren on their wedding day, as we all witness the richness of their harvest and the promise of lives committed to each other. To affirm their love and commitment, I ask you to respond, we choose to support Kaylee and Jake.
We choose to support Kaylee and Jake.
You did a good job.
When he looked into her dark eyes and saw that her lips were poised between a laugh and silence, he learned the most important part of the language that all the world spoke, the language that everyone on earth was capable of understanding in their heart. It was love, something older than humanity, more ancient than the desert, something that exerted the same force whenever two pairs of eyes met as had theirs here at the well. She smiled, and that was certainly an omen. The omen he had been awaiting without even knowing he was for all his life. The omen he had sought to find with his sheep and in his books and in the crystals and in the silence of the desert. It was a pure language of the world. It required no explanation, just as the universe needs none as it travels through endless time. What the boy felt at that moment was that he was in the presence of the only woman in his life, and that, with no needs for words, she recognized the same thing. He was more certain of it than of anything in the world. He had been told he must fall in love and really know a person before becoming committed. But maybe people who felt that way had never learned the universal language. Because when you know that language, it's easy to understand that someone in the world awaits you, whether it's in the middle of the desert or in some great city. And when two such people encounter each other and their eyes meet, the past and the future become unimportant. There is only that moment and that incredible certainty that everything under the sun has been written by one hand only. And it is the hand that evokes love and creates a twin soul for every person in the world. Without such love, one's dreams would have no meaning.
True love has found her, wrapped itself around her, will last all the days of her life. Jacob and Kaylee today getting married, share all the days of their life. It's one in a million, they know. whispered Piglet. Yes, Piglet, replied Pooh. Nothing, answered Piglet. I just wanted to be sure of you. If you live to be 100, I want to be 100 minus 1 day, so I never have to live without you. It's so much more friendly with Chew. Pooh, promise me you won't forget about me ever, not even when I am 100. Pooh thought for a little. How old shall I be then? 99. Pooh nodded. I promise, he said. Some people care too much. I think it's called love.
Kaylee and Jacob, with whom do you choose to spend your life? Hiking together through rain and shine, and supporting each other over both the easy and rough trails you will climb.
I choose you.
And I choose you.
Kaylee and Jacob, who do you choose to love, cherish, and encourage unconditionally as you grow and change over a lifetime?
I choose you.
And I choose you.
Kaylee and Jacob, to whom do you choose to devote yourself to and be faithful to through a lifetime of deep love and friendship?
I choose you.
And I choose you.
And whom do you choose to lean on, to draw strength from, and to form a deep partnership with which you will build a strong life?
I choose you.
And I choose you.
Who do you choose to love, to cherish, and to support as you live a life of value and as you begin a new family?
I choose you.
And I choose you.
Jacob, repeat after me. This ring signifies my promise to be faithful to you
This ring signifies my promise to be faithful to you
and to our dreams
and to our dreams,
and to my decision to choose you with whom to share my life.
and my decision to choose you to with whom to share my life.
You can put the ring on Kaylee's finger. Kaylee, your turn. This ring signifies my promise to be faithful to you
This ring signifies my promise to be faithful to you
and to our dreams
and to our dreams,
and to my decision to choose you with whom to share my life.
and my decision to choose you with whom to share my life.
A few minutes ago, Kaylee Gibbons and Jake Tebow walked onto this mountaintop as individuals. They leave as partners in a new marriage. The state of New Hampshire honors the marriage of Kaylee and Jacob Tebow, and I invite you to do the same. Jacob, you may now kiss your bride.
For the rest